If you ever feel guilty for grieving, if you ever think your sadness is a sign of weak faith, I want you to turn to the story of a man named Lazarus in the Gospel of John. Lazarus was a dear friend of Jesus. He got sick and died. When Jesus finally showed up 4 days later, Lazarus' sisters, Mary and Martha, were devastated. Their grief was raw and real. They both said to Jesus, John 11:21, then said Martha unto Jesus, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. John 11:32. Then, when Mary was come where Jesus was, saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. So how did Jesus respond? Did he tell them to cheer up? Did he scold them for their lack of faith? No. The Bible gives us the shortest and one of the most profound verses in all of Scripture. Jesus wept. John 11:35 KJV. Think about the staggering power of that. Jesus, who knew he was about to raise Lazarus from the dead, who held all power over life and death in his hands, wept. He stood there in front of that tomb, knowing the miracle he was about to perform. And yet he was so moved with compassion, so deeply touched by his friend's sorrow, that he cried with them. His tears give us permission to have our own. Grief isn't the enemy of faith. It's often the evidence of love. We weep because we loved. The tears of Jesus validate our sorrow, but he didn't stop there. After weeping with them, he stood before the tomb and commanded Lazarus to come out, and he did. In this one story, Jesus models the perfect response to death. He shows us that it's right to weep, to feel the sorrow of loss deeply. But he also shows us that our weeping doesn't get the final say, resurrection does. Our grief is real, but so is our hope.